Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. My cat's a little verbal today. I don't know what's up with that, but that's fine. For the main part of the read, I'm using The Gilded Tarot by Cyril Marchetti, companion book by Barbara Moore. There's a different way to say Cyril. I don't remember how to say it, but that's how you spell the name. That way, if you're looking for other things they've done, you can search that out. Barbara Moore, I believe, did the Wonderland in Tarot, so if you're interested, feel free to check that out. Website llewellyn.com here at the bottom. Supportive Oracle cards, Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish, illustrated by Jesse Reish, and there's a website, hayhouse.com, at the bottom there. Feel free to check that out if you'd like to. Okay, what do we have for Gemini? I don't know what's up with that. But I think he's good. He seems like he's happy. I just gave him treats. That's why he's happy. That's why. Okay, what do we have? Making peace with what happened. Oh. No, it's making... I feel like it's making peace with something. Are you going to do something about it? I don't know. This is saying a lot for Gemini. This is something that, like, I don't understand what actually just happened there. It's kind of like... How do I explain this? This reminds me of, like, when you walk over ground, and then all of a sudden... boom, it gives way, and you're like, why did that happen? Like, that's not at all what I was expecting. It's like the ground came out from under me, maybe only fell like 3 feet, but still, it's kind of like, totally didn't see that coming. And that's saying a lot for Gemini. Totally saying, like, I feel like you can look at it and be like, all right, I mean, if there's a pocket of air there or something like that, I understand why it would happen. I just didn't expect it to happen. Maybe that's, whatever happened, you didn't expect it to happen, but you're like, I understand why. Just didn't see it coming. One of those things. But that's the thing. I don't like it when it happens. I think that's what it is. I don't like it when it happens. I've heard of things like this before. It's like it's not completely out of your frame of reference for things like this to happen, but when it happened to you, you're like, I didn't see it coming, and I didn't like it when it did happen. I didn't like it. I didn't care for it. Nope, didn't like it. Can we get a little bit more context on the mystery here? Strength. Didn't like it. Strength. It's not that you can't overcome it. It's just like it's a challenge I didn't want. It's a challenge I didn't want. I think that makes more sense. It's a challenge I didn't want. Can I deal with it? Yeah. Do I like it? No. It's taking a lot to pull out of this hole. But you're doing it. I also feel like it's kind of like, well, I have to. It's like, do I just sit in this hole? I don't think so. I got to get myself out of it. It's taking a lot of work, and it seems to be taking a long time. I didn't want to be here, but I'm getting out of it. And you are getting out of it. The thing is, you can see a lot of angles that other people can't see. I feel like, not everybody watches. Maybe this is the first time you've seen me read, but Gemini, you see things that other people don't see. That's your gift. The thing is, now I need to kind of put them into action, and now I got to find some support for this. I need to get out there and be a little bit more proactive with this, is I feel like where we're going into. You have been stabilizing this, though. You have been. Okay. Stabilization is not usually Gemini's strong suit. It's just not. Like, putting things like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's not usually your thing. You're like, you want to see all the possibilities, you want to talk about things. Normally, that's not the base Gemini energy to be like, let's make the foundation secure, let's keep it where it's supposed to go, don't go outside the boundaries, stay inside the boundaries. Gemini's usually like, let's go everywhere. Let's figure out what these boundaries are about. Let's see what's outside the boundaries. Let's see what's inside the boundaries. Let's see what the boundaries are actually made of. What are other people's boundaries? Let's see everything. That's usually Gemini. But you have stabilized this situation. I feel like for the moment when this happened, you did slow down a lot. You didn't really feel like you had a choice, is what I'm getting. And you stabilized it. You did very well with that. You got the Ten of Pentacles and you got the Queen of Pentacles. Don't get caught up in the gender, but I'm getting like you did what you needed to do. It wasn't about liking it. It was about getting out of that hole. And you did what you had to do, and you might have even proven to yourself that you can do that if you decide you have to. If you have to, that's a whole nother ball of wax. But now it's time to bring something else in, and I keep getting that. And we can't be passive about it. It's time to bring in another level of healing. You got to put yourself out there. You got to start the initiative. It's kind of like, well, you stabilized something. Maybe you didn't realize you could do that if you really had to, but you did do it. Now it's time to get out here and start conversations and be more in the forefront of getting things moving forward. It's time to be the leader energy. 9 times out of 10, not always, because there's different versions of Gemini, but most of the time, Gemini does not want to lead. Most of the time. Or maybe is not given the opportunity to do so. Most of the time. Not all the time, but like not the way you want to. That's a generalization. Take it with a grain of salt. But what I'm getting here is that it's this time we have to be the ones leading it forward. We can't wait. We can't be the ones just waiting to see what comes forward next. I'm not a Gemini. I'm a Pisces, but still. I don't want to do it. I feel like I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'll probably just say it 50 times if I don't move on from this card. You don't want to do it. I'm feeling very like, that's not my jam. That's not what I do. I don't want to do that. But the thing is, for the final level of success in this situation, that's what we need to do. We got to start the leader energy. We got to lead ourselves forward. We have to lead some other people too. For the final leg of success, if you want that final success, if you want that ultimate success, the victory is there, but you're going to have to step forward and kind of go into a land that you're not really comfortable in. If you want it, if you decide you need to do that. You were able to do this other part, maybe you didn't believe you could do that, you can do this too. I also feel like you will have assistance, and you do have the ability to make this happen. Other people will help you. You just gotta like keep making up your mind and stick to what you choose. You already did do this once, where you kept things where they had to be because you knew they had to be there. You can do it again. It comes forward very quickly. You just got to start the path and then stay on the path. There will be, I feel, when I see the justice coming in, I don't just see like a good outcome. I see, sometimes this talks about Libra. It doesn't mean you have to be dealing with a Libra person, but Libra and Gemini get along. They're both air signs. They're both very compatible. I feel like once you start calling the shots, somebody else helps you carry it out. You might be surprised how easy it gets for you. You just have to be the one calling the shots and stick to what you say you're going to do. We're going to go 10 miles to the west on this road. We have to stick to that road. Don't let it go anywhere else. We hit our goal. Now we got to go 2 miles north. Stick to this road. You got to stick to that road till you get that 2 miles. All right, now we got to go 50 miles over more to the west. And it's going to be a long road. It twists and twines, but we have to stick to it. You know you can do it. You just got to force yourself to stick to it. Other people will help you make it happen. Are we good? All right. Takes a bit. It is a bit of a challenge for you. You can make it happen. You got success here through your strength. You will have healing through your strength. When you have to call the shots. This is where I want to go. This is the road, and you got to make sure you see it through to the end of the road. So when I'm saying road, like, you know, maybe you have a week plan. At the end of the week, I need to be here. To get to here at the end of the week, we have to do this and stick to this plan. You have to not only call the shot, this is what has to happen, but then you have to hold yourself to that plan. At the end of that week, okay, I got a 2-day plan. You know what I mean? This is what we're going to do. I got to hold myself for 2 days. Okay, this at the end of that, all right, this is going to be a 3-month thing. But I can do it. I'm going to hold to it. I'm going to stick to this plan. Bam. And you got to hold yourself. And you can do it. Stay goal centered, goal focused. You can do it. I feel like for Gemini that is maybe harder than most. If you're that base Gemini energy, in the sense of like you like to go a lot of different directions. You like to see what's going on here, there, everywhere. Holding yourself to that pattern, especially if it's going to be like 3 months or long, and like same way every day, same way every day, same way every day for 3 months may drive you crazy, but you will get that success, and that's the point. You need to, in this situation, you need the success. Are we good? You can definitely do it. I have no doubt in it. I feel like you've already proven it. If this reading is hitting for you, I do feel like you have proven it to yourself already that you can do it. Liking doing it is another thing, but you can definitely do it. Success is there, but this is what they're saying it's going to require for that success. Did I show this card? You have the success card here. It's popping up at the end. I was talking to it, but I don't think I showed it. That's what it takes to get the success you're looking for. It's not for the rest of your life. It's just until this situation is rectified. Are we good? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.